Everybody, it is Thursday. It's the 31st of July 2025, and I got a quick spicy ramen review for you today. I'm sure everybody has seen these either in the microwavable bowls or in these packets, the Nissin hot and spicy Firewok ramens. Alright, so this particular one is, if it's not the hottest of this series of ramens, it should be one of the hottest because it's supposed to have 5 out of 6 chili peppers for heat. So it should be on the hotter end of things. And this is the Screamin Sichuan beef flavor. So we're going to try it. We're going to evaluate heat. We're going to evaluate authenticity. And we're going to evaluate just overall enjoyability of flavor. Alright. Here we go. This is not the entire portion. It's about half of it. Now, if it's not hot enough, I have something to try to spice it up a little bit more with. But hopefully it's sufficiently hot and I don't have to do that. Or maybe, hopefully, it's not sufficiently hot because I actually like the chili flakes that I'm going to put on it. Here we go. Oh. And I didn't read about it on the packet. And yes, that is hot. It's not just the seasoning mix that's supposed to give this heat. There's supposed to be chili powder, hot chili powder that's infused into the noodles. Okay? First impression of that first bite. That's pretty hot for a ramen that you can get at a commercial grocery store. Yeah. There's some weird sound that's coming out from there, but I think it's a paper crashing against somebody's door. Anyways, that has real heat. There's actually a kind of violence about that heat. I wonder if there's oleo resin capsicum in it. It's kind of, it's not as intense as a Reaper burn, but it has that sort of that fiery, I don't know, yeah, it's a fiery burn. It's not the low rumbling ghost burn. It's not the stinging scorpion burn. It's not the sharp Thai hot chili burn. It seems like a seems like a Reaper burn, and it is quite impressively spicy. But I'm gonna check and see if they use the cheat of oleo resin capsicum. If they just achieved this level of heat from pepper powder, good job. No, it doesn't taste very beefy, so it's not authentically flavored, I don't think, but it's got a nice umami flavor. I like it. What's a tasty ramen? It's a spicy ramen. It only cost $1, or possibly less. This might have been like 75 cents. I don't know. It's a nice little lunch. Yeah, you could probably put some, mix in an egg or something like that, a few other things. I will give the heat on that a 3. Possibly, if I eat this whole bowl, it might creep up to a 3.5. It's pretty hot. It's hot. There's a nice, garlicky soy flavor in there. Sorry, a piece of food just came flying out of my mouth. That's disgusting, and I apologize. And there's nice pepper flavor, too. Not just pepper heat, pepper flavor. Okay? And I'm also tasting maybe Sichuan peppercorns in there, which leads me to my next addition. Let me try a little bit of this in there, just to give it a little more of an authentic Sichuan peppercorn flavor, since that's what it's supposed to taste like. Wow, I put a lot in there. And then I'm going to put some of these. Let's see how hot we can get this. I got these super hot dried chili crush. These are just a product of Thailand. So I'm assuming these are Thai bird's eye chili flakes. So let's put a bunch on there. This is not a sprinkler canister. I'm gonna have to be careful. Here we go. Ooh, I put a lot on there. I put a lot on there. Let's see how hot it is now. I don't know if it's still available. This stuff is really, really good. Great chili onion flavor on that. One of Trader Joe's better seasoning products. Yep, and this adds an additional kick that bumps the heat up to a 4 for that. Now I'm really on fire. Now, you might want to get yourself a sauce that you can add in. In fact, well, I'm not going to go get it for this video. I have another one of these Nissin ones, but it has one. It was one chili pepper lower, so it's probably not going to be as hot as this. But it's a chicken flavored one, which probably means I'll like it better. But there's this Japanese sauce that I love to mix into my ramens that I want to try on that one. So I'll reserve that for the next one. Let's have another bite of this. All right. Well, get yourself some Trader Joe's chili onion sprinkles. Get yourself some hot chili flakes if you want a little bit more heat. Although the heat's pretty sufficient for this. I like this. It's a good ramen. Solid 7 out of 10 for flavor. Between a 3 and a 3.5 for heat without the addition of chili flakes. With the addition, it's up to a 4. Nice, hot, pretty tasty ramen. And very affordable one.